Cancers. What's good with y'all? It's your boy Pat with Readings of Sage. I'm gonna be giving you guys a quick reading for the month of May 2021. Take in mind that these readings are general. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If at any point you feel like this doesn't resonate with you, check your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus signs as well. We're gonna be seeing what's going on for you guys in the month of May. Then I might give you guys a little read on your love life, and as well as give you guys some advice, right? Some advice. I want to thank you guys for your time today. Let's see what we got going on. What's gonna be your karma for this month, right? What's going on for my cancers in the month of May 2021? My cancers in the month of May 2021. You got Neptune. Some of y'all are definitely in y'all feelings a lot. Heavily in y'all feelings. What's going on with this? What's going on with my cancers in the month of May 2021? Cancers. Thank you. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces as well. I feel like this emotion that you have is really starting to branch off into your creativity. I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like you're turning your emotions into art. Some of y'all. Your emotions into art. What's going on with my cancers in the month of May? Yeah. Because it's things that you've been really wondering about. Things that have been really overwhelming you, especially with like the sacrifices that you made and things that just really get into you, like your dreams and what you have faith in. And, you know, people's hidden tendencies. I feel like a lot of this is like confusion on what you think is a hidden tendency or like what you think somebody hiding against you. And I feel like the sacrifice is about like what you've been overwhelming or like what's been overwhelming you, especially with like the events going on around you, the people around you, that type of shit. What's going on with my cancers in the month of May? Cancers in the month of May. Yeah. Rescue. Whew. Bottom of the day. If there's things going on with your money, I feel like it's because you need to clean something up, or like your house, or whatever the fuck this is. Some of y'all do need to clean your house. Not all of y'all, though. But anyway, I know cancers keep a pretty clean home anyway. Rescue. What's this one here? My cancers in the month of May. Earth and ground. Why is this here? Why is this here? Why do I feel like there's a need for you to use your intuition or, yeah, for vulnerability freedom? It's like you're getting downloads on how to free yourself or like really how to become more vulnerable. For my cancer, I feel like there's a need for you to become more vulnerable. It's like you're getting the downloads that this is starting to well up emotions in you. Or, yeah. I feel like the divine timings that play further down the line, you're going to be surrendering to something. Or surrendering to the idea of something or whatever the fuck this is. What's going on for my cancers in the month of May 2021, Spirit? Cancers. Call me crazy, shit on this. Here you are. It's moon energy. Feeling like yourself, but keeping things to yourself. Why is this? For some of you, it's like you don't hear what other people are talking about, or you don't want to let other people's words get to you about who you are, about the things that you do, or that type of thing. What's this one here? Yeah. Some of y'all are dealing with a Virgo or a Pisces or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like really, I don't see you focusing too much on yourself. What's this going here? What's going on with my cancers? So I feel like this is a lot of what you want for your dreams is starting to make you really emotional. Yeah, with this World card. It feels like certain things that you kept to yourself have been unable to be kept to yourself. Why is this? It feels like you can't keep a secret to save your life for right now. Some of y'all, this is revolving around family situations or your relationship. Feels like your relationship has things that people wouldn't see or wouldn't know. And I feel like this is really things that you haven't really been focused on, or really that you haven't really been focused on yourself like that. I feel like family's been a very big distractor for you. If not family, then your friends, but some type of relationship. What's this about? Yeah, some of y'all are dealing with a Scorpio. It's things that you don't want to change about yourself, but I feel like a lot of this has to do with like You revamping the way you used to be or the way you used to live your life. With this energy, I feel like you're trying to be a different person or a different version of you. And I feel like I like that for you. You're trying to change who you are, but it hasn't really fully happened yet. What's going on with this? You're changing the way people see you or that type of shit. What's going on with my Cancer? It's nothing, man. It's like you're afraid to start over. You're really afraid to really branch out on your own and take this risk, especially if you haven't really done the internal work. You know, you haven't really had a chance to focus on yourself. In your external environment, Ace of Cups, love is just not your thing right now. Or people see that you're a little disinterested in certain situations. Like you're not really wearing your heart on your sleeve is what I feel like this with all Cancers. Yeah, a lot of this is the toxic things that surround you, especially if you feel like your family is toxic or the situations revolving around your family is starting to boil up. This is what I feel with this. What's going on with this? Some of y'all are dealing with Capricorn. What's going on with my Cancers in the month of May? Some of y'all feel like y'all family is toxic as well. Yeah, I see success for y'all though. I feel like y'all money gonna be toward the end of the month. That family, that life, yeah, you're gonna be appreciated by them, or you're gonna be appreciated with the success you have. People are gonna start seeing you in a different way, especially with the way you make your money or with the way you do your thing for yourself. You're gonna start getting attention, especially on what you do or the way you do it. I feel like a lot of this could be revolving around your creativity, so be ready. Be ready for a motherfucker to make you feel better about yourself, especially when it comes to family, especially when it comes to success, especially when you're getting attention for the stuff that you do. Some of y'all finna get a promotion or like a higher position in life, and I like that. You're finna feel the rewards and the success from everybody around you. Watch. Cancers in the month of May 2021. What's this going here? This is Six of Swords going here, Spirit. Be ready. I guarantee you the things that you create, watch, you'll be appreciated, and some of y'all will be able to sell some of it too. Watch. I get that type of energy with y'all. Yeah. Your money, this Five of Coins is in reverse. Your money will be coming up pretty soon, especially if you've been having a hard time being happy because of like conversations that keep coming up, or you keep revisiting things that haven't really been shown, but it's coming back up or coming back around. Yeah, bottom of the day, you guys are very quiet too. It's High Priestess energy, quiet as fuck. Why is this? Because you're trying to figure out what you want to do about something, especially something that's confusing you. I feel like a lot of this has to do with your stability and you getting over some type of grief about like taking a break from something. Water signs, what have y'all been doing with these breaks? You're tired. But really, it's like intuitively, you know what you need to do. You know how you want to go about something that's confusing you. For some of you, it's a person. I see a fire sign. I see Pisces. I see Leo. Leo heavy, Capricorn, Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer, another you. It's like, for some of y'all know something about a person that is confusing. It's like you know why this person's confusing you or you know what they're trying to do. So be ready for that. I feel like I like this energy for y'all. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what y'all need to do next. You're very quiet. You're calculating. You're making decisions on your next big things in life. And I feel like you're finna go after them with this King of Wands energy. You're just trying to really ponder about like whatever's been confusing you. Watch. It's like you haven't really changed who you are yet, but you will. Watch. This version of you that everybody thinks they know, gonna be out the window. This emotional side and you going through these things where things are hidden, but you don't know if other people are talking about it or if other people are talking about you. Who the fuck cares? Right? I see you are afraid to take that leap, especially with creativity. But I feel like you're obsessed with it. There's things that you want to do, but you hold yourself back from. Why is that? Why do you do that? If it's meant for you, if you're turning your pain into art, then do it. Not all of y'all are doing this, but I feel like it's the way you work and it's the environment around you that's making you unable to really get that epiphany you need about like why you can't express how you feel when you're not with somebody or when you're not dealing with certain situations that are unbalanced. Some of y'all are dealing with a Libra. It doesn't have to be. It bothers you when things that you do for people, they don't do it for you. I feel like you're starting to get to that point where you're starting to recognize what people don't do for you and what you do for people. You're starting to see your own value. And I see other people will too. Watch. Watch. Some of y'all feel like y'all family toxic in the motherfucker. What's this 10 of Cups doing here? Yeah, I feel like you guys have been a little distant. If not distant, you keep walking away from a certain person. I feel like some of you guys, this person's in and out your life. What's this person doing here? This person is working their damn self. Some of you, this person deals with another person. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like you walked away from somebody who you felt like was playing you. So, in turn, it's starting to make you work. Some of you, it's a Virgo or Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. You haven't moved on from something, but it's been taking a lot of your joy away. I see it coming back around. Are you coming back around? What's this 5 of Coins doing here? What is this 5 of Coins doing here? Some of you, it's a water sign. Why is this 9 of Cups in reverse? Something's coming back around where somebody who didn't tell you how they feel is going to change your mind and bring all your hopes back. Watch. Somebody who didn't really take that risk with you is all in their head about making this work. Why is that? Because you're defensive toward them. About what? About what? Clarify this. Some of y'all, it's about another person. You're defensive about another person, or you feel like somebody wasted your time, or they are. I see Aries here. I see Pisces. I see Aquarius. You guys, you got the 7 of Wands, and then you got the Emperor, and then whatever you've been defending about another person, I feel like it's starting to make you feel like, why am I defending this person's character? Why am I going out of my way to tell people how good of a person is to do, something for a person who won't do for themselves, or who won't go out of the way for themselves. That type of shit. If you haven't noticed it yet, you will be. What's this devil doing here? Some of y'all want more sex. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna put that out there. Some of y'all are just ready for more sex. Yeah, bottom of the day. Not bottom. I feel like something really fucked y'all up, but I feel like it's starting to get to a point where you got to make a decision about what you don't commit to. I'm gonna keep it real, especially if you've been in your head a lot about like why somebody just won't take that leap with you, or like why somebody won't just fully commit. Why won't this person go out of their way to make this solid? Some of you are Taurus or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're fucked up about it, or you were. At one point, this really hurt you, but I feel like you're getting to a point where you can ignore that pain now, and it's starting to make you like less believable with people. Like you don't believe certain things, that especially with things that wasted your time that want to come back around. It's like you get to a point where, okay, you're back again. You're trying to do the same thing again, or whatever the fuck this is. That's what I feel with this. That's exactly what I feel with this. I feel like your challenge here is you gonna let this keep fucking you up about who you are, especially with things that you don't see, or is you gonna get over it? It's up to you. It ain't up to nobody but you. Don't be afraid to start over. Especially if you feel like your love life is trash, or you feel like you ain't got the creativity you need right now. Recognize where that come from. This version of you is changing, but I feel like the transformation ain't really complete yet. With this death card in reverse. The whole transformation, you ain't even got to a point where you can change who you are yet. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like you're gonna slowly get to a point where people start showing you the same love that you wanted. Watch. What's going on for my Cancer's love life in the month of May 2021? Their love life. You got the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups, and then you got the Knave of Swords in reverse. I feel like you walked away from either some type of gossip or things that you didn't have all the information on. Why is this? Some of you guys are walking away from somebody who hasn't talked to you or you're not talking to yet. Here you are. I feel like there's also, you walked away from things that you didn't know about yourself. You didn't know about you. I feel like you're learning more about yourself for real. Or you haven't really started that process yet because you're just now coming out of your head about what you walked away from. What's his Knave of Swords doing here? Yeah. It's like you don't want to juggle the idea of having to choose between two people, or you don't want to have to juggle about like what you're not talking about. Somebody think they know something, but they don't. Yeah, this nine of Wands in reverse, and then you have the Lovers. Some of y'all are dealing with a Gemini, and I get that heavy with this air sign energy. Y'all, it's like you want love though. You're in a big vibrant vibe where, you know, people want to pick you, or people want to choose you, or you need to be choosing people. But really, you know, you walked away from something you weren't talking to about who you were, about a certain situation. I feel like you're coming out of your head about a decision you haven't made yet. But I see you kind of letting your guard down. Why is this? What's his name? Nine of Wands here. Yeah. Some of y'all are revisiting the situation with a Libra. There's conversations you ain't had, and somebody think they got something they want to say to you. What's this Chariot doing here? Clarify this. I feel like you're coming back into alignment with yourself, especially over like misunderstandings, or especially over things that you feel like you couldn't manifest a connection. It's like you couldn't manifest it. It just didn't work. Why? There was a lack of communication, or somebody you haven't cut off, or somebody hasn't cut you off yet. Bottom of the day. The Six of Coin energy. What is this doing here with the Nine of Swords? Somebody don't know what to say to you, especially about a third party situation. What are they supposed to say? You know, I feel like things is balancing out with somebody who won't talk about what's going on with another person, especially if you lose an interest, or especially, you know, if it's getting to a point where I expected that. Oh well, that type of shit. You're supposed to be grounded so that you can find that vulnerability that you need. Because I feel like these emotions is well enough and you be pondering on it for a while. But I feel like you're starting to get this epiphany about like why you feel the way you feel, or, you know, why things are starting to overwhelm you. What's this Rescue card doing here? For my Cancers in the month of May. What is this Rescue card doing here for my Cancers in the month of May? This Rescue card. Ooh. Yeah, it's definitely about who you are with this Chariot in reverse. I feel like you walked away from something that you couldn't make a decision on regarding who you are, but also you got tired of juggling these two different sides of you, or the idea of that you gotta be this way when you could be this way, you could be this way when you gotta be this way, something like that. And I feel like it made you get distant with yourself. I feel like things were starting to balance within yourself, but you haven't really found that balance yet. You're learning. You're starting to move forward, or you're starting to take the negative and the positive to move forward. But until you find balance within yourself, whatever you walked away from ain't even going to stay away for too long, or whatever the fuck this is. Yeah, that light bulb hasn't went off yet. With this Hangman in reverse, it hasn't went off yet, especially with something you took a break from, but you can't change how you feel about it. So recognize what it is. Recognize where these two different sides of you are starting to make you feel like, even though you did walk away, you still don't feel like yourself. Damn, that was a lot. It just hasn't happened yet. It's gonna go off eventually, but just recognize where you haven't been focusing on yourself. You have not been focused on yourself at all. Spirit, angel, guys. What advice do you have for my cancers in the month of May? Your transformation just hasn't happened fully yet. I feel like you're changing small things about yourself, but the big changes are further down the line. What's going on for my cancers in the month of May? What's the advice? King of Wands, what's this doing here? More. Why do I feel like it has a lot to do with a person that you separated from but haven't fully cut off yet? I feel like you know that you need to separate from something, you just don't know how you want to go about it. How do you fully sever something? What's this about? I feel like you're getting the drive to separate yourself, but you just can't make it happen yet. I feel like once you do separate, you'll feel so much better. Why am I saying that to you? Especially with somebody who, is confident from your past. Somebody from your past who you separated from, you haven't really cut them off yet. I don't know why. Could have a family with this person, don't have to. Or you could feel binded with a certain relationship that, has already been over. It could have been based off of sex, could have been based off of the distance or whatever the fuck this is. Recognize why that is. I don't know. Let me shut the fuck up. I want to thank y'all for your time today. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'm going to leave my Cash App in the description. Feel free to also leave a donation as well. I want to thank y'all for your time today. If you have any questions. And if this didn't resonate with you, argue with your mama and your dad. You don't argue with me. Okay? I don't give a fuck. Bye.